Do you know about Xerox Corporation? Let me tell you a little bit info about Xerox Corporation. Xerox Corporation is an American company known for its photocopying machines. They started in 1906 and became famous for inventing the first plain paper photocopier in 1959. Since then, they have expanded their products to include printers and other office equipment. They also offer services like document management and business process outsourcing. Xerox operates in many countries and serve customers in different industries. The company is headquartered in Newark, Connecticut. In addition to its success in the photocopying industry, Xerox has been a leader in developing advanced printing and emerging technologies. They have a strong focus on innovation and have expanded their offerings to include software solutions for document management and workflow automation. Xerox has also provided services such as managed print services and IT outsourcing to help businesses optimize their operations. With a long history of technological advancement, Xerox remains a prominent player in the global document management market.
Hi, my name is Ashiri Ayatullah. Right now, I want to present PESTEL. P-E-S. First, P. Political factor. Political factor play a significant role in determining the factor that can impact Xerox Corporation's long-term profitability in a certain country or market. Xerox Corporation is operating in information technology services in more than a dozen countries and exposes itself to different types of political environment and political system risks. The achieved success in such a dynamic information technology services industry across various countries is to diversify the systematic risk of political environment. Xerox Corporation can closely analyze the following factors before entering or investing in a certain market. That is, for example, in political environment, a political factor. First, political stability and importance of information technology services sector in the country's economy. Second, level of corruption, especially level of regulation technology sector. Third, pricing regulation. Pricing regulation are there any pricing regulatory mechanism for technology. Fourth, wage legislation, minimum wage, and overtime. Second, E. Economic factor. The macro environment factors such as inflation rate, saving rate, interest rate, foreign exchange rate, and economic cycle determine the aggregate demand and aggregate investment in economy. While micro environment factors such as competition norm impact the competitive advantage of the firm. Xerox Corporation can use countries and economic factors such as growth rate, inflation, and industry's economy indicators such as information technology services, industry growth rate, consumer spending, etc. to forecast the growth trajectory of not only growth sector name sector, but also that of the organization. There are four examples for economic factor. First, type of economic system in countries of operation, which is what type of economic system there is and how stable it is. Second, government intervention in the market and related technology. Third, labor cost and productivity in the economy. And fourth, economic growth rate. Third, as social factor. The social factor that impact are a direct reflection of the society that operates in and encompasses culture, belief, attitudes, and values that the majority of the population may hold as a community. The impact of social factor is not only important for the operational aspect of, but also on the marketing aspect of an organization of the organization. Through understanding of the customer, their lifestyle, level of education, and belief in a society or segment of society would help design both the product and marketing message that would lead to a venture becoming a success. There are four example social factors. First, demography and skill level of the population. Second, education levels as well as education standard in the Xerox Corporation's industry. Third, attitudes. Fourth, leisure interests.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Abdul Hakim bin Abdul Shukur, and today I will talk about the other three pastel points, that is technological factors, legal factors, and environmental factors. Technological factors. The information technology sector is heavily affected by both a minor change or the major advance of a technology, making it imperative for the organization in the industry to quickly respond to the new changes. Since Xerox has established its image as an organization that has the potential to give innovative products and services to its customers, the company needs to keep with the pace of technological advancement in the industry. Xerox Corporation needs to bring changes in the design and features included in the office-related equipment to meet the needs of the target market. The upgradation of the service providing segment of the company is another aspect which is heavily influenced by technological advancement. For instance, development of new technology has enabled Xerox to engage in providing the equipment pertaining to automated parking service. Furthermore, the company has aimed to provide technology-related services to the educational sector as well, offering the option of using mobile devices for the purpose of printing. Another area where the technology effects can be seen is the technology innovation of 3D printing, in which Xerox holds a prominent position. Legal factors. There are various legal issues that can affect the functioning of IT companies such as Xerox Corporation. The taxation, laws and policies imposed by the government in different countries can affect the cost of production for the company. The company has to follow these policies and demonstrate accountability to reduce the risk of litigation. In addition to this, the trading agreement are a part of legal environment which shapes the transaction of the company with other nations. Since the company is based on innovation, the licensing policies need to be followed along with the copyright regulation for the protection of the intellectual property possessed by Xerox company. In the domain of human resource management, company policies pertaining to recruitment and selection of employees need to be in accordance to the labor policies of government. Moreover, the management of workforce has to be aligned with the labor management principles approved by the government. For instance, the company has to offer social security to its workforce along with offering them the benefits that an organization is expected to provide to its employees. The last one is environmental factors. The environmental aspect of the macro environment for IT sector focuses on the implementation of company policies that are in favor of the environmental protection laws. The company has used its R&D function to develop or modify its products to make sure that follows the environmental laws of the country as well as the international domain. Xerox Corporation has been focusing on development of sustainable products for its customers to assert the company's position as a socially responsible organization through reduction in waste and elimination of bioaccumulation.
My name is Nur Syazwani binti Maknawi, MDB 2207051. So at this time, I will go talk about forecasting. So the first one is a definition of forecast. The study of new developments, technologies, and scenarios that may result from the interaction of elements including fresh public concerns, national policies, and advances in science. Xerox is one of the major corporations that use technical forecasting to prioritize R&D spending, decision on technology licensing, joint ventures, and other matters. So the second point is a mixed specification of forecast. The Haloid company, a producer and seller of photographic paper, was the predecessor of today's Xerox Corporation. It has been operating for more than 10 years from 1960 to the present. Xerox company is a long-term forecasting or big future. It is used technology in the early stages of recognition. The third one is identify environmental variables. So the first one is technology environment. With the help of PERC, Palo Alto Research Center, Xerox continues on its route of research and development R&D. The second one is economic environment. Xerox take into account funding and competition. Third one is a social environment. Through customer service, online tools, and custom solutions that address their requirements, Xerox interact with people. So the last one is a political legal. Knowledge of tax regulation, intellectual property legislation, and patent protection is required. Question number 2. A big company such as Xerox may use technology forecast to make strategic decisions. Discuss how Xerox can evaluate various possible futures by using technology forecasting model. Let's move. Another part is statistical data, quantitative, currency, category-based variables. Completeness, Xerox update their data every 6 months. No potential bias towards any big company. Data collection technique like surveys, like paper, kiosk, mobile questionnaires. Relevancy used for improvement and advantage to company. The second one is expert opinion, qualitative. The criteria such as quantification, bias, balance, multidisciplinary viewpoints. The second point is a quantification of the expert using content analysis, bias using thematic analysis, balance using narrative analysis. So the next one is used by application. Include the results in your strategy to launch the new business. The degree of resources, their accessibility, and sales projection are key. Each of the several proprietary and third-party apps available in the Xerox App Gallery can improve or automate processes, save your company time and money. Every Xerox Connect key technology-enabled device comes with a user interface where you may explore the collection and tap to install. Every time your company needs change, you may add, remove, or replace application from your own collection of workplace app using the app gallery built-in licensing flexibility. So let's move. Another part is employ forecasting technique, development of scenarios that take into account the complete interplay of various forces that come together to produce an expected future. In a sense, scenarios are fictional accounts for possible futures that are concentrated around the current forecasting problem. Trend analysis is extrapolation, and trend analysis both use previous data to make future prediction. According to this type of projection, forecasts may be made by identifying and extrapolating the pertinent pattern from the available data under the premise that the present is a logical continuation of the past. In certain cases, this form of forecasting can be successful, but it's crucial to carefully consider the elements that contributed to the earlier patterns. So the last part is a Delphi technique. The Delphi method is a systematic means to gather forecasts from panels of experts in order to get agreement on what is most likely to occur. The Delphi approach has three features designed to minimize any unfavorable effect of group interaction: anonymity, control feedback, and statistical group response. So the next one is used by application. Include the results in your strategy to launch the new business. The degree of resources, their accessibility, and sales projection are key. Each of the several proprietary and third-party apps available in the Xerox App Gallery can improve or automate processes, save your company time and money. Every Xerox Connect key technology-enabled device comes with a user interface where you may explore the collection and tap to install. Every time your company needs change, you may add, remove, or replace application from your own collection of workplace app using the app gallery built-in licensing flexibility. So the last one is understate review. Technology comparing forecasted result to actual outcomes. Its performance may be assessed using this monitoring procedure to see if it meets expectation or not. So the first one is high quality output. Technology as a result of the excellent features of their printers. Xerox has a history of gratifying customer, particularly commercial users. The second one is a good company reputation. Because of the advantages printers provided for corporate users, Xerox had a history of enjoying customer. So the last one is a power consumption. Since most photocopy are used constantly, their power consumption is not small. So that's all from me. Thank you for listening.
This one is Syamara binti Wan Ahmad, MDB 2207116. For the next question, which is question 3, last question, I would love to discuss Xerox technology based on the stage in the product life cycle. Product life cycle. The product life cycle (PLC) is the period of the time between the introduction of the product to consume, and it is also removal on the market. And the product life cycle actually separated into 5 stages, which is product development, introduction, growth, maturity, and also decline. This is the technology cycle that graphy, which is 1940, 1960, have increased to the 1960 and 1999. Which is have laser printing, faxing, internet color copying, printing, and also production, publishing, and digital technology. Move to 1990 to 20 beyond. The xerography grow and also have the knowledge, intensive solution, and also services. Based on the graph that I have been taught, which is technology cycle, actually has been increased. So for the last slide, which is the stages. So for the first stage, which is product development stage, introduced in 1959 by the Xerox company, and the first Xerox 1940, which is one of the first successful commercial plain paper copy, and it is also a significant component of the Xerox revenue in the mid of 1960 century. For the next stages, which is introduction stages is also existing with Xerox becoming the first technology leader in technology sector, and it's also the first paper plan that actually have capabilities, and it is also quick and also simple. Growth stages was introduced in 2009, and it is also was among best-selling item. And this Xerox actually were centered in 2011 line of multifunction printer, and it is also made for higher volume document scanning. stage 5, which is maturity. So stage maturity was of the most difficult stages, which is the seller of the printer decreased specifically in 2060, which is the outdated material actually need a customer who actually has a technology advance. Xerox at this time going through and decreasing phases as a result of the decline on the demand for copy and printing equipment. So this is the last stages, which is decline stages. Decline stages, Xerox already has experimented about decreasing sales profit in 1990. So because of this growing competition come from the technology business, it is also shifting consumer need.